And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 107.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chopped in front of home plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Kyle Schwarber will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
No one out with a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
3-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Chris Bryant steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Two and one.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
To 2-2 now.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done, but you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Now a look and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close.
Just checking.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Got him. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
His nickname is Joey Bats, but Jose Bautista, he can play some serious defense as well. But I'll tell you, the arm is good as anybody's in the game. I mean, we've seen him try to throw guys out at first base. We'll see if he tries that in this one.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you get the sense that he's starting to figure things out. He lets the first 2 men of the inning reach. Now he's settled down, and he's close to getting out of this thing with a 0.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Wow, he is just a mess out there right now. Already 2 wild pitches here in the first.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Hayward is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision.
Second baseman
Devin Travis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Zobrist has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Addison
into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And you know, he did a good job of getting out of trouble in that first inning. That makes getting the leadoff man here important for him to start the second.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Number 40 steps in now.
batting 7, catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Jason Hayward stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Josh Donaldson strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Batting sixth.
Michael Saunders takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Fowler has a read on it. 2 gone. Kevin Pillar set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the third inning of this one. Javier Baez steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give the in or do something.